going on, everybody? It's your boy Shoutout coming at you with another 2K video. And today we got some good news, man, as far as MyLEAGUE Online. I'm going to use this game as a backdrop. That's what we want to talk about, man. I'm using the Portland Trailblazers, and my opponent, he elected to go with the Golden State Warriors. You already know, if they pick the Golden State Warriors, what you can expect, man. I'm talking about 3 after 3 after 3, no matter if it's contested or not. Patch 4 got these boys shots on fleek. I mean, their confidence with shooting these shots, just like this one he just hit right here, which is crazy, man. And I mean, he hit so many of these shots, but y'all just pay attention to the video. Listen to what I'm going to talk about. And I mean, you know, whatever you can do, you know, just whatever, you know, let me know what you think down in the comments below. But we did get some more news today. Whenever you get this video, it could be today or it was yesterday, whatever. But Simballer, he actually took time out of his day and dropped another blog on Operation Sports, because we did get the blog yesterday, but at the same time, you know, it wasn't the information that we really needed. It was nothing that we could really just hold on to as far as MyLEAGUE Online. Now, the offline modes, they got all the information that they needed and was looking for, plus more, you know, as far as my GM and MyLEAGUE offline. But MyLEAGUE Online, we was like, man, what's really going on? We was aggravated, agitated, frustrated, any aided you can think of. That's what we was, man. Yesterday on Twitter, we were just letting these guys know, like, this, you calling it MyLEAGUE Online, but it's really not MyLEAGUE, you know. So but Simballer, he's a 2K developer, and he went in on Operation Sports and just dropped a blog out of his own time, man. It just pretty much cleared up a lot of things, a lot of questions that we had, because a lot of things was not answered in that blog yesterday. So he took some time out to drop a special blog for us online association heads, man, or you want to call it MyLEAGUE Online. I'm going to go between the two because I'm so used to saying online association. So, and you already know I do this in one take. So if I fuck up, you already know what it is. Y'all know how I do. So I'm going to just keep it moving. But Simballer, he did drop a blog. I'm going to leave it in the description below. So if y'all really want to read it and just look really into it, because it's a really, really, really good read if you're an online association head. You really want to get into it and just read what he said about the online, MyLEAGUE Online. Because I'm not going to read all this shit. Y'all already know I'm not going to read every damn thing because the shit is just way too long. And I'm not about to read shit. Reading is fundamental. Go and read that shit your damn self. But I'm going to just read out the bullet points, you know, the most important things that he gave us. But first off, I want to say thanks to Simballer. After I was reading this, you know, yesterday we was mad. But, you know, after reading the blog, it kind of, you know, made you just calm down as an online association head and be like, you know what? At the same time, it's not the mode that we wanted, but it's a big step in the right direction. And not only that, you know, it makes you kind of realize they did put a lot of work into this mode for 2K16. So first off, one of the big points that he made is we can now make rotational adjustments. That's another big thing that we wanted, man. We needed to make rotational adjustments because in 2K15 you couldn't do something that simple. You can't be in the menu, in the main menu, and go to your team, to your squad, and, you know, move players to different positions. If you have a starter that you wanted them to come off of the bench, and you couldn't do that. You know, if I wanted Jamal Crawford when I was playing with the Clippers this year, if I wanted Jamal Crawford to start, I couldn't do that at the main menu. I had to wait till I get in the game, 5-minute ticker, timer, whatever. You have to use that whole 5 minutes to adjust your lineups, go in and do your playbooks, assign different plays to different players. We don't have to worry about that this year, y'all. So that's a big, big plus for us. We can now make rotational adjustments. Big plus. Good job by them, at, you know, the guys at 2K who's ever over this mode, man. Second, they did implement game plans, and in parentheses they have and everything that comes with that. Just like I said, as far as, you know, assigning players different plays, you know, if I'm playing with Kobe, I like to put Kobe in a post, but at the same time I don't like just to call a quick play for a post. I like to get them open and, you know, come off of screen curl routes, whatever you want to call it, you know. Even though Kobe does not play that way, I still like to run plays for Kobe, you know, because Kobe just like to catch the ball, you know, just give me the damn ball, let me get in the post and pull up. That's pretty much what Kobe game is right now. But I mean, sometimes I just like to run plays for Kobe, you know. I like to run floppies for Kobe. So yeah, we have that now. We didn't have that this year, so now they made it, you know, their job to put it in for 2K16. They have, you can utilize custom playbooks. Another big plus for us, we can now utilize custom playbooks Man, we wanted that so bad, man. We didn't have it in 14 and 15, man, because, I mean, you could go in, if I'm playing with the Blazers and I see the Warriors and I want their playbook, I can use the Warriors' whole playbook if I want. But what we had in 2K11 is I can run with the Warriors playbook, but I can also pull bits and pieces from the Bulls, from the Lakers, from the Blazers, from the Warriors, from, if I don't know if I said them already, from the Nuggets. Anybody that I wanted to pull bits and pieces from out of that playbook, if I liked it, that's what I wanted to do. For y'all cheese-ass players, if you was running with a team that wasn't the Miami Heat, then you can't run a 63 fits. If you wanted to run with the Warriors because they like to shoot threes, they didn't have the 63 fits plays in their playbook. So you have to go to the you have to switch over to the Miami playbook. But maybe you didn't like the whole playbook. Maybe you just want that one play. Now we can do that. We can pick those different plays out of the playbook. So that was a good, job by 2K, man. Sorry the mic got kind of far from my mouth, but I'm just excited right now. Thirdly, you can adjust sliders. They already had that in the blog from yesterday, so that's nothing new. And it also said we can adjust MyLEAGUE, and in parentheses they say sliders like trade negotiation difficulty. Now I don't know how that works as far as trade difficulties, because the admins are giving all the options of if you want to veto trades or not. I don't know if you have to go through two steps, like if the game itself, it has to make sense to the game itself, to the computer for you to make the trade, and then you go to the admins and say, okay, the computer said it was okay. Can this trade be, can it go through? Because at the same time, a lot of admins say you can only make a certain amount of trades. You can't make 12 trades in one season. Even though the computer said, yeah, this trade is okay, if you don't make 10 trades already, the admin most likely going to say, okay, you cannot make trades. You already have, your team is already depleted because you done traded off every superstar and every player to try to make it your team, to make it look the way that you wanted to. Now, at the same time, no, you can't do that. So I don't know if that's what it is, adjust MyLEAGUE sliders. If that's what it is, and that's cool with me, that's something that we did not have. Custom roster support, you can implement, your different rosters, I guess. Say control everything as admin. That's another good thing. And in parentheses, they have trade approval, like I was just saying, force wins, force losses, reset games. We have that option to do that now. If I'm not mistaken, we can do that in 2K15. And those are big pluses that they gave us, man. Another thing that wasn't in the blog, but everybody was asking questions about, and they did answer it in the comments, is once you leave the league, you cannot come back. So I mean, if you do quit the league, you cannot come back to the league. Only thing I want to know is if you do start a league and you have 20 players and there's 10 computer controlled teams, can somebody just come in and control one of those teams? They didn't answer that. But once you leave, if you already joined the league and you just leave, then you cannot come back. You do not have that option. Another question that a lot of people had in the comment section was, are there injuries? We want injuries. Are there injuries? And Left Toast, he came in and answered that. He said there are no injuries in MyLEAGUE Online. We really wanted injuries, but at the same time, he said the reason for it was because of flex scheduling. If you don't know what flex scheduling is, that's when you can play a game in September, or not even in September. You can play a game in probably May, and then you can come all the way back and play a game in October. So he said it really didn't make sense for that, but at the same time, he said if we wanted to change that in 2K17, then they could switch that whole system around as far as, instead of it being going by the schedule, and you could just go by games like they do in my team. You just, one of your star players is injured for 5 games. It doesn't matter what games you play. You have to play through those 5 games for them to come back fully healthy. So hopefully they put that in MyLEAGUE Online for 2K17, but injuries are not in MyLEAGUE Online for this year. And another good thing that I heard from Simballer is it was good to know that he also suffered from the bare bones 2K15 online association. So I mean, it was good to read. It's a good read. Y'all gotta go back and just read it for yourself. But it just felt good to hear developers say, y'all was pissed off about it. At the same time, I was too, because they didn't implement the things that I liked about 2K11. They didn't put it in 2K15. So Simballer said he suffered through the same thing. So that was good to hear him say that. So after you read it, you kind of understand. You be like, you know what? We don't have the mode that we want, but you guys did a good job. Hopefully we'll get it in 2K17. So shout out to Simballer, Left Toast, and Brad, man. Even though we don't have it, most likely they'll have this flushed out for 2K17. So if y'all like the blog, man, if y'all like the video, go ahead and show your boy some love. Give me a thumbs up. I'm out, man. Y'all have a good one.